वाईफाई चल रहा है तुम्हारा?
स्ट्रीम ही नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ।
मुझे लाइव करना था, चार्ज भी नहीं करता।
तो अपने हॉटस्पॉट से चलाऊंगा।
काम के टाइम पे उनका सर्वर स्लो होता है।
Hello friends, I hope I am live right now. Please give me the support if you can listen that I'm live. Okay, I guess I'm live. Please give it a chat on the support. I'm live. Let me see on my YouTube too, so that you do not feel any. Net is not going good right now. Everything is. Please allow me a moment. I guess it's not coming live. YouTube, it's not working. Okay, my channel. This is showing that I'm live for 1 minute and 24 seconds, but I'm unable to view any of it. Please, if you can hear me that I'm live, please do give it a like. Okay, so there's been a delay. Don't know that it is working or not. Just a moment. Please, if anyone can hear me, I'm on live on YouTube. Please, anyone can hear me, please give it a like on the live chat or drop a message if you can hear me, if you can hear my voice, so that I can begin with the live streaming. I will change the settings and update you. Okay, just a moment. Telegram. Yep, actually can you hear me? Oh, please give it a like if you all can hear me, so that I can understand that. Sun Pharma only. I don't understand what's happening. 2 minutes ago the stream had been stuck. I'm trying to. There are 2 people watching at this current moment. If you all can hear me, Hello. Hello. Okay, so it's live. I guess the YouTube is live right now. Please, if you can hear me, please do give it or drop a message in the chat. Yes, 4 people are watching. Okay, everyone can hear me. Yes, you can hear. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so as you can see that today the quarterly results are coming. So these are the data. Okay, so this is the worksheet that I would like to show. These are the results that came today. Den Network, Larsen and Toubro, Plastic Benz, Tata Steel, Reliance Industrial Infrastructure, SRK Industries, Sterlite Technologies. The data for the 15th of January 2020. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's now assume like yeah, I gave some stocks on my Telegram, so which we would analyze today. So let me see which the stocks we are going to analyze in the live stream. Okay, so the other stock: Wipro, PVR, IDFC, ITC, Yes Bank, IRB Infra Derivative, Megmani Organics, Ambuja Cement, Sun Pharma, Nifty Metal stocks. Okay, this I also shared as the market went down 1% today. Silver was really up, so I will analyze everything for you. Okay, so make sure that if you have any problem, you can definitely chat. Okay, good evening, Bala sir. Okay, so let's begin. So firstly, I would open the chart for Wipro. This is the trading view. Okay, I would definitely open the chart for you, and we will analyze how the Wipro chart has been trading and why it was down. As it was down, as the Wipro US derivative has been down for yesterday, so it fell around 9 points since. Okay, so let me do it. Slow. I apologize for the net. I guess it's too slow. So this is the firstly, yeah. Let's see the Sun Pharma chart. Let's see the Wipro chart here. You will get a better idea. Okay. I guess I haven't had it before. So let me delete it all. So I will open the charts for Wipro here. I hope you can end stream. So this is a chart for Wipro and why it fell down and why I gave a level of buy in 261 above Wipro. So like you can see, this is the resistance. So let me mark the resistance. As you can see, this is the direct chart analysis for Wipro, and this is the resistance. And why many people were giving breakout on the Wipro was it gave a tested the support on this trend line. Okay, so let's see how the Wipro works. I apologize for it, but the net is too slow. Okay, so this is the chart for Wipro. I am really very sorry if the net is too slow. Please bear with me. I will try my best so if I can do it for you. So this is the Wipro, and you will only buy Wipro when it crosses above this level, and the first resistance the Wipro would be facing would be at this level. Why at this level? That is 267. You can buy above 261 and it can definitely test 267. There is no stopping it here, and then Wipro has to climb this particular level. Okay, this is also act as good resistance. As you can see, I will mark some resistance at this particular here. Please, if you can see me right now, please do give it a or drop a comment. Okay, so this is a chart for Wipro. So as I said, I would analyze the chart for Wipro on the live stream. We have started with Wipro as the results have been pretty good, but it did fell because of the American derivative was down yesterday, so it fell today around 9 points. So you will only buy Wipro above 261 level, the target of 268 first, and then for the 280. So these are the two major resistances that Wipro will face upcoming future. Please, if you can hear me right now, please do give us drop a message on the chat as yes, you can hear us. Okay, I apologize for all the delay, and now I'm totally webinar is working totally fine. Okay, so I will make sure that so okay, this is the Wipro chart for analysis. For as you have seen, the quarterly results for Wipro have been pretty much good. So I hope that Wipro gives a good movement, not today but in some time. So as you can see, you can only buy when Wipro crosses above 261 and for the target of 268 and for the target of 280. These are the levels for Wipro. And one more thing. Okay, and PVR IDFC, if you know these PVR IDFC, they are the stocks of the Nifty. They are sort of Nifty small cap 100. Okay, so this why I have given you this. I will also tell you this. Just wait a moment. We go to Nifty small cap 100. Yeah, this is the level. It will open in a moment. So as today was a good premium decade, the Bank Nifty was moving in a range of around 50 points from 80 points from 31,700 to 31. Yeah, okay. So this is the breakout that the small caps index has given in the Nifty, and this also constitutes the, let me show you what small caps index constitute. Okay, so firstly, to get the stocks which are trading in any index, first we open the NSE website, and then we also go through this website also. Yeah, it will be happy or less graphic storage. So yeah, once we are here, we just click on index, and when you click on index, you can see Nifty small cap is also up, and it was given a breakout. So what is the breakout? Let me show you. Okay, so this, as you can see, let me draw a line. So how you can plot a line, and you can see by if Nifty small cap has given the breakout, the stocks also in the Nifty small cap would give a good breakout. So as you can see, it has definitely broken the trend line and give a double closing above it. You could have bought on around 10, and all the stocks in the trading in the Nifty small cap 100 have given a good movement. So let's see what are the stocks in Nifty small cap 100. So as you can see, if I will click this, these are the major stocks that you will get to know, which are in trading in the Nifty stocks 100. PVR, MCX, IDFC, Blue Star, Karur Vysya Bank, DCB Bank, Kajaria Ceramics, and Ujjivan Financial Services. Okay, and I also gave some investment calls, which I started to give on my open Telegram channel, which is open for all. So these were the these were the calls. Dojo Paints, buy again if closes above 518 for the SL of 504. BEL, buy above 100, play closing only SL 94, and TV18 broadcast buy on 26.57. I am and buy from 22.80 for the target of 19.60 and 32 and 41, and Excite, as I have said, daily close by above 190, and it has today now 194. So let's see. Okay, as you can see, yeah, these are the data which I have given on the, we invested on these stocks, as everyone remembers, on 12th of December. I will also show you, let me show you investment. Yeah, 12th of December. So these are the stocks which we invested on 12th of December, and I also did an analysis on the stock which on 28th of December. So this was an analysis which we did on 28th of December. So these are the stocks, and these were the movement from the investment price, and it did fall like a Titan fall around 28 points, and then it gained and ended up around something points, or every stock was in green in around 15 to 20 days. So let's see. I also gave some investment stocks again, like at this particular level, you can see. Yeah, I give these stocks. Federal Bank again buy and fresh buy from above 91 for target 97, 109, 120 time from 2 to 3 months. Okay, Gale buy over 130 because the Gale was looking a good buy. So as you can see, I also, yeah, this is the small caps index, and like back to the small caps index, PVR, MCX, IDFC, Blue Star. So we will take the 5 major or 6 major stock we can take till which are above 2% in the small cap index. So first we go for PVR. Okay, let me show you PVR. So it has been given good breakout, like you can see from the daily chart. If we will analyze, if as you can see, I made you only one study, that is super trend. I use super trend for the 3 and 1, 3 Okay, you have used the super trend, and now you go into RSI. The period would be 6:14. Do not change the period, and just change the overbought and oversold zones. Okay, so like you can see, and now change the chart to 4 hours. And you will get a good move where you should have invested. Like you could have easily bought at this particular level. As you can see, the PVR is already in the buy at this particular level, and I have given buy today only, so it can, as you can see, I will also, yeah. Good evening everyone, I hope you can hear me. So this was a PVR, this is small mid cap index, as it has given a good breakout, so we are currently in buy in all of it, and same goes for IDFC and Karur Vysya Bank. I would also show you for it. Just a moment. IDFC. Yeah, as you can see, IDFC has also given a good buy signal in the 4-hourly chart, so we could have definitely bought above 40. This was a level, actually the level was 39.70. This was a resistance it was facing, and I would open this IDFC on this broader screen. You will see why the level I gave, and see all this, when the index gives a breakout, all the small caps and the major caps can give a good breakout. So let me show it. Thank you everyone, if they can still watch it, please. So IDFC, let's show you a daily chart. So as you can see, it has been giving a good movement, and it was a trading in range. Like this was the range. So let's draw a trend line which matches all of them. Trend line for IDFC. Okay, so why the small cap index, as you can see, they have given a breakout. IDFC, which is also part of small cap index and holds around 2.32% in small cap index, has also given, it had to give a breakout because all the small cap index, or the value of the small cap index, is governed from this. So as you can see, IDFC is currently going good. So as you can see, I have told to buy above the 40 level. Buy at the 40 level. I will show you. Let me draw a horizontal line first here, and let me change it, the color to pink. Okay, so at this particular level. So why? Because firstly, when the IDFC was testing, this level was tested once, the resistance, and it fell from this particular same level, and it again came to test the same level, but it couldn't cross the level of 39, and it tested and again went down till around 31, and now it has tested and given a clear breakout above it. No voice. Okay, just a moment. I apologize for no voice. I guess it was working, but if you can hear me, just a moment. If the voice is still coming, please, the voice is still coming. If you can still hear me, please do comment on the chat. I can see that, I can definitely see the chat on my phone, so please comment if you can hear the voice. If you cannot, I will do something for it. So okay, I hope the voice people can hear is clear, and the voice is coming good because I just checked the aux and it has been perfectly good. So this is the level in the IDFC where you should take a position. It is a small index, and it can definitely go to the level of this. Why? Level of this first resistance, and it has also tested the support at this level, and it can definitely take the time for the 45 level can be around like 15 to 20 days. Yeah, okay, thank you so much, it's working now. Okay, so thank you everyone for the liking, and this is the level for which IDFC can go. Why it can go till this level? Because this is the only place which IDFC would face a resistance, because it fell from this level, and the support which earlier tested, it went up, it gave a closing above this trend line, but it has to respect the trend line, as we can say it. So it fell down, and as we can see, IDFC has been trading a good. So now let's see what has been given in the MCX, and I will also tell you why all the stocks that I gave for analysis. Let me show you. Yeah, IDFC ITC divergence bottom. Why I will explain the ITC divergence. Why I am saying so. These are the forever 25. As you can see, this is my watch list for the forever 25. These are the stocks which I usually keep an eye on. So let me show it for it daily. So why the divergence? As you can see, the price has hit high on the ITC level, but the RSI was much low at this point, and this has again hit the high, but the RSI has given it high, so it is a divergence at this level. So let me draw it a trend line for you. Let me open it on broader chart so that you can see the ITC, and you can plot a trend line. Like, you can definitely plot a trend line yourself on how the stock is working or how the stock is going to perform on the future basis. So this is the ITC chart. Okay, so why I have been saying, because it gave a sell trend and went till here and it just gave a reversal. So let's see, do we can see any trend line? I'm plotting this live at right now here. I have not done anything so prior to it. So this is the ITC, and why the divergence was there, let me show you. Yeah, so why the divergence? Okay, as you can see, ITC gave this high at this particular level, that is 247, and the RSI at this particular level was 52. Okay, the divergence is when the price does not agree with the indicators and when the indicator does not agree with the price. There are two types of divergences: bullish divergence and bearish divergence. This is a bullish divergence, and the prices can go up a bit till the level of 260 or the level of 266, because this is the only support, as we can see. Or if this price is not retained, and it can test the support of level of 235, as this is a trendline support, and it can further in the future term 233 and 235 can be tested. So this is the level of the ITC. Okay, let me sorry, just a moment. Yeah, so this is the level of ITC. Okay, so these are the stock which you can analyze for long term. I have also taken in my holdings of Excite. As you can see, I have given those calls yesterday only for the Excite. Whatever calls I take, I only forward those calls only. And yesterday, like many people asked, so the Gale was in good move. So this is the stock. Thank you everyone. So Excite on buy on daily close above 190 for a target of 199, 209 and 230. So let me show you Excite daily. It will open in a moment. Yeah, so for the long term, I have already told you, just open the 4-hourly chart. Okay, 4-hourly chart, super trend must be above 60. Super trend must be in green and the RSI must be above 60, and then you are going for a buy at the closing level. Okay, so as you can see, you have bought on at 191 on the daily close. So again, it closed at this particular level, so no problem, you could have added more. And now you can see it has already hit the high of 194.70. I am expecting Excite to hit around 199 for this month end. Okay, so it has already given buy in weekly chart. As you can see, this is a super trend. I have already told you this is a super trend period 3 multiplier 1. This you can also use. And now let's see what was the call today in the Bank Nifty. Okay, so let's first complete the stocks which I have told to analyze. So ITC divergence I have already told you. So there was a bullish divergence, that can definitely go to 266 or 260 levels. Okay, now Yes Bank, everyone's favorite bank, I would not say, please don't give a dislike on it. Okay, so Yes Bank, as you can see, this has been falling, and there has been a no movement in Yes Bank as weekly chart. It has been getting, if they divide the shares, which it has been going on, it would definitely go to around 7 or 8 levels, and your shares get doubled, means your tension will get doubled. So let's see on what is happening in hourly chart. Hourly chart, it did give a buy breakout, but was not sustained. Only we will buy when the RSI says us to buy, but RSI, like, it hasn't ever said us to buy in the Yes Bank. So we are not going to take a position in Yes Bank for investment purposes. This is a very risky stock like the IBL housing. So this is the 10-minute chart. As you can see, it went. So what I have told in the previous webinar, if you haven't watched it, it is on my YouTube channel, you can go and watch it. So what is about the Yes Bank is like super trend has given you sell. Sorry, I apologize. Super trend has given you a sell mode, so you sell at the closing price. Okay, like in this candle, you wait for the first candle 10 minutes to let it go, and you open your PC at around 9:33. Okay, so this is in the 9:25 candles form. Okay, for the 15 minutes you open the PC at 9:23. Okay, when you have opened the PC, like on the order terminal, like RSI is already on 31, and you will take a trade on the closing price. Okay, and the SL stop loss would be higher of this candle, and as the closing price is about 37.87, and it has given the low of 36.94. that is like around 90 paisa in a particular the stock of just 35 rupees, and then it came into buy. You wait here, you will not take a position at this particular point, you will take a position at this particular point, and where you will be your entry price, your entry price would be this level. Why this level? Because this is the closing price of this candlestick, which is formed at 9:45, sorry 10:45. As you can see, this is the closing price of this candlestick, which is formed at 10:45, and it went till the level of 41. So these are the penny stocks which you can also take a position. If you think that they are risky, just trade with around 500 or 700 rupees. Just buy with 40 or 50 quantities, and they would definitely help you. So let's see. Thank you everyone who can hear me. Okay, let's see on the other stock. Okay, IRB infra derivative. So one of the IRB, I guess this is the IRB. Yep. So let me show you why I gave this stock. Okay, so as you can see, these are the trend lines on IRB. Let me draw a line for you. Okay, you can see we match these 2 points. Let me remove the super trend first. So this is the IRB, as you can see. So as you can see, this it respected these trend line, and now it has given the breakout above this trend line, and also this is the support, means this trend line is confirmed and not going below this. So we can buy definitely IRB above 91, as I have already given. Buy IRB above 91 close. As you can see, it closing on 92, you can definitely go into a buy. Let's see what the target we are assuming. Target first we are assuming is, I guess, 99. Sorry, I have to make it horizontal. First target we are assuming is 99. Second target we can go for is this, that is 108, and for the next target we can go is 190. Okay, so these are the two targets which you can go in IRB, infrastructures, infra derivatives. So these are the stock which you can buy at the level of 91 closing and above, and the first target will be 99. So how you want to book? If you're taking a swing trade, if you bought 500 stocks of IRB, so how you want to book the charge? Book around like I would say 200 stocks at 99, wait for the 300 stocks and book 150 here and 150 here. This is how the strategy should work. So I would also trade, like I took a trade in today, and I apologize, took a trade in today in the Bank Nifty put option. Okay, even though there's a huge premium decay, I made around 120 bucks, so it's a small profit, but though it's a good profit, it doesn't matter that much. If you are ending up in green every day, that's an accomplishment. One of my YouTube subscribers, which and Telegram subscriber which I talk to daily, is Anuj, and he has been trading pretty good. Okay, so I only told him to start with 500 rupees, and after 3-4 days he got lost, but he's ending around 10 rupees profit or 5 rupees profit. So that doesn't matter. Okay, the only thing matters is that you end up in green. If you are trading, just imagine if you're trading at 50,000 or like 5 lakh rupees, and if you are making a loss of 1,000 rupees now in the capital of 10,000, how much you will make in the capital of 5 lakh? So it will sink your heart. So it's better to practice in small capitals for around 1 or 2 months, so that it will help you in the near future. So these are the level for the IRB. As you can see, 99, 108, 119. So these are the levels which you can trade on. So let's see. This bank had already done IRB infra, like do its Megmani Organics, MEGH. So why stock? Let's see why some people ask this stock. Okay, why? This was the reason people asked this stock. As you can see, let me show it for you. Yeah, okay, these are two trend lines. It hit this trend line, came down again, this trend line came down again, didn't went to this trend line and came down and went till this, and support was this at this particular level. So let me mark the support first. As you can see, I have not prepared this chart, I have not seen this chart before. Trust me, the other stocks that I got message on Telegram, so I just opened the stock charts and I'm analyzing it in front of you. Okay, these are the live analysis. I have not done any homework of it already, so I have not given on the calls. The calls which I gave, I have already done homework on it. So I will also show you how I made around 120 rupees with just capital of, I guess, 600 rupees. So let's see, I will show you at the end of the video. So let's see why. As you can see, I have already minimize the RSI. So as you can see, this trend line, it has been tested once, twice, and it has again been tested, and it went up, tested the trend line for support again, and it went up. So Megmani Organics has been a good good buy, and it has given a good breakout. So what are the targets that we can expect? the first target which you can expect is 69. Okay, and the second target which you can expect is this particular level. Why this and why not this? So like you can see at this particular level, if you're expecting it would also test this particular low, so I would suggest to go for this, because it has been consolidating at this and it has tested this lines once, twice and thrice, 4, 5, 6, and this was a level. This is also acted as resistance and support both. So as you can see, this place has acted resistance and went down. So and again acted support, tested this, again acted support and resistance and tested this, and it went up. So this was a level which made it short up. Okay, so we will expect these two targets. Firstly 69 on, as it has already given a breakout, you can definitely buy it in the level of around I guess it would come, apologies if the video is getting a lag. I'll make sure it doesn't happen, so I'll speak a bit slow. Okay, so let's see, you can buy, it can definitely come till the level of 59. Okay, it can definitely come with the level of 59 and can go so that you can buy in the range of 59 and 63 for the bit of 69 and 79. So I have already explained why I have plotted these targets. First resistance zone this, and second resistance zone this. Okay, you can definitely go into buy in Meghmani Organics. So let's see, Ambuja Cement, Sun Pharma and Nifty Metal Stocks. AMBUJ. Okay, Ambuja Cement. Okay, let me change it to line. Let me do it. Okay, here we get the first resistance. Okay, no trend line should cut it. Okay, I'm plotting it in front of you, so this doesn't matter that much. Now let's plot at this particular level. So Ambuja Cement has the range of going and around, as you can see, it can definitely hit the level of around 218, but as you can see the resistance stands good here because the two trend lines are simultaneously coming at these two levels. So I am thinking that it would struggle a bit around the level of 220 or something, and then if the chances are, it could definitely shot up. Yeah, I will also tell you why everyone is talking about IndusInd Bank, as the results have been pretty good but the bank has been falling. Okay, so I would definitely give you a good view on the IndusInd Bank. Let's see. So this is the, you can see like this is the Ambuja Cement chart and these two trend lines. So how did I plot the trend lines? I would plot them again for you. Firstly, 1, 2. This trend line support has been tested and it went till the level of 206 and went till 212 again. So it's better to stay in a buy until it closes below this trend line, until we get a 2 daily closing below this trend line. We can stay in buy for the level of target of 225. It can definitely go till 225. I guess it can go, we still have 15 days in January. January, it can definitely go to the level of 225 in January. So let's see. On the other hand, if it closes above the 225 levels, it can definitely go to the level of 239. So these are the levels for the Ambuja Cement, but condition number 1 and the only first condition, that it should stay above this trend line. If it gets to daily closing below this trend line, that is around the level of 205 and 204, it is definitely going down to hit the support again of 197 and then the further support of 188. So these are two supports. So let me plot it for you. So I am analyzing this in front of you. I have not done any homework, I am telling you again and again. So I have not I have practiced like charts before giving a webinar. I am analyzing so that you can analyze it in front of you and you will see like these are the levels at which it can go and these are the levels which it can go on the upside. Condition number 1 and the only condition, that it should stay above the level 200 above this trend line on the level of above 208. Okay, it should stay at the level of above 208 and it should respect this trend line. Even if it is falling, it should respect this trend line, and we can definitely buy if like on the 14th or 15th of February it can come to this level. So we can still stay in buy because it can short up to 1. Like if you have seen the Tata Global chart, everyone has made a decent profit out of it and it was a very brilliant and blasting move. So let's see Sun Pharma, Nifty Metal Stocks. So as you have already plotted it for you, so the other level for the Ambuja Cement, you can stay in buy in this stock for the level of 225 and for the final target of 240. The support it can test if it closes, give the 2 daily closing below this trend line or the level of 196 and 188. Now Sun Pharma. Actually, Nifty Pharma stocks have also been given a good move. Just a moment. yeah, event. Okay, opening weekly chart. Okay, so they have given a buy move. As you can see, the superintendent has already given a buy, so they have given a decent buy move, but they haven't confirmed the buy move. Why they haven't confirmed? Because the RSI is still at 53, it hasn't even crossed. So it will face a resistance up at this particular level. Like they will face a resistance at 8377 level on the Nifty Pharma Index. If it closes above this level, it can definitely go to the level of 657. Okay, so this is the level which it can test. Why? I will also show you in this chart. So firstly, let's see Sun Pharma. What's good with it? Okay, I have to change it quickly. This chart looks really good. I apologize. Okay, line. Okay, wow, what a chart. So let me zoom it for you. So this is a Sun Pharma chart. It is already testing the line of around 448. It has already come to resistance. It must respect this trend line, and if it leaves it closing above this trend line, the next level you are going to expect in Sun Pharma is 561. Okay, so why? Because this has been support. This has been support. 1, 2, support tested again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, and the trend line has been tested. So it can definitely go to the level of 561 if it gives a 2 daily closing above this trend line. So please buy in Sun Pharma for the weekly, and it has been given, I guess. If you will apply super trend in this super trend, setting the same period 3 multiplier 1. Like first you try to analyze without the indicator, and then you use the indicator, so that like see like if they are proving it to you, or if it is like your analysis has been right or wrong. So this is super trend. As you can see, it is already given buy, and it can definitely test this trend line of 461. It can definitely test the level of 461, and if it closes above 460, you will see 100 points move in Sun Pharma, no doubt. I guarantee you. You can see 100-point move in Sun Pharma. It is the 2 closing above 460. So this is the level which it can go till Sun Pharma. So it will face a bit of resistance at 463. So it might went up above this trend line, and it can scramble up here and then went down. You will face a good move. Okay, so I apologize. You are speaking fastly like actor Rajnikant. I'm so sorry. I will try to speak a bit slow. Okay, so Sun Pharma, as you can see, I have already given you the trend lines on the weekly chart. This is the trend line on the weekly chart. Like remove. Okay, I apologize for the delay. Okay, I apologize. So as you can see, I have already given the trend line on the Sun Pharma. So this, if it closes above this 461 level, we can definitely go higher till the level of 560. So this is the only thing. Now let's analyze the chart of Nifty Pharma. Firstly, no indicator needed. Okay, let's no RSI. So let's remove the RSI too. So why? What happens in the Nifty Pharma stock? So this is the Nifty Pharma. So let's see what are the levels we can get in Nifty Pharma. So I'm analyzing it for live. Okay, so both the Nifty Pharma and Sun Pharma contributes a major part into the Nifty Pharma index. So both have been trading at the pretty good level. I would also show you the other indices. Nifty Bank Pharma. It open for you. I will analyze. So like how you should go on index is like you should see what the statistics. I'm not even see. Okay, I apologize. To data would come, it will not come. Like Nifty Pharma index or whichever index we are trying to watch it. So small cap. So Nifty Pharma here. So this is the index. No. So as you can see, if it gives a breakout above 461 and it stays above this level, it can definitely test the level. So you can buy Sun Pharma in the level of, you can buy it right now. Okay, but it should test the trend line, and it can definitely go to the level of 461, and above it, if it stays below, we can definitely see a good move. You can see this if I open the daily chart for you. If you can see, this is the daily chart. Like from November till December, it fell like around level of 604 to the level of 404. So as you can see, this is nothing new. In the from like November 11, yeah, from 9th of November till 5th of December, it fell 200 points. So it can definitely get a good zoom in Sun Pharma if it closes above this candlesticks. Firstly, it should stay above this particular level, 461, and it could definitely test the level of 461. And if it crosses and stays above the trend line, we are definitely going to the level of 561. Now, Nifty metal stocks. Firstly, Hindalco. So I already gave a buy at it closes above 218. We can definitely go for a buy position, and I go for a 2 double daily close buy. Firstly, it closed at 220, and the second close it gave at 216. So I didn't initiate a buy in this. Okay, let me show you. I would search it for you. And live video has been paused. I apologize so much. Stop. I apologize, the video has been paused. I am trying to resume it. So let me show you Hindalco and the okay, investment purposes. So Hindalco only by about 218 weekly closing basis. So let's open it for weekly closing basis. So the other levels, what is the level it did close on? 216 and then 211. So it will, when it will close above the level of 218 on weekly closing basis, we're definitely going into a buy. Okay, as you can see, I apologize for this webinar. I will definitely get a good webinar for you, and the net quality I would try to resume it, as it has been a bit slow at this moment, so please bear with me. So as you can see, if it gives a closing buy under 218, I marked this level. Let me show you. First we go into horizontal. So this is how we analyze the investment stock, like which are the stocks that we can go into for investment purposes. So this is the only level which it came and fell down. So we can definitely go for the level of 218. If it gives a weekly closing above it, we can definitely go for the higher level of this. It should definitely test the level of 246. So I am aiming for the target of 246. So let me also plot a trend line for you. Okay, water resistance. As you can see, trend line, it did fit perfectly. 1, 2, 3, and this is the weekly chart. And the Hindalco, so 218 closing above. We can on weekly closing basis, I have already told in my telegram, 218 weekly closing basis, and we are going to the level of, I guess what I have told, to the level of, yeah, this level, sorry, yeah, this level, 260 and 246. And first I would book a target of, yeah, firstly the level would be this. So as it has, and you can see this has been supported at this particular point on the weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the 10 weeks. Like that is around 20%, 20 to 15% of the year. It has been giving the support on this particular support and resistance at this particular level, that is 246. So we can definitely aim for the level of 246 on the weekly closing basis of the 218. So now Hindustan Zinc. The weekly chart of Hindustan Zinc. So let's analyze it and live in front of you so that you can see that nothing is fake. This is the level. It can go and it can definitely test this. Firstly, it should. Okay. So we are getting, I guess. Okay. So Hindustan Zinc has been trading in this range. And this already tests this low of the trend line, so it can definitely hit the low of around 250. I'm not expecting much, only if it closes above this trend line, because it has been giving good resistance 1, 2, 3 for the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. So if it closes above this trend line for the weekly trend line, and it can definitely go to the level of, let's see what the level we have, 291 and the level of 330. So Hindustan Zinc would only be a buy for me, as it is a buy, but it has been trading in range. So what is the range? Let me show you. So this has been the range. You can definitely go for a buy in the weekly closing above 229 for the target of 253. Not more than that for the target of even 246, because it will not move like this, it will move like this. So you must analyze the stock, how it is going to move, how it is going to perform in a future past. So one more stock I would like to show you. Yeah, IndusInd Bank, as I discussed. Results were, I guess, good. So why everyone is talking about it, and it felt a good move. This is a weekly chart, please. This is a weekly chart. Okay, so what are resistance? IndusInd Bank has been facing good resistance on the weekly chart, as the when the results came, they have been, I guess, not that much good. So as you can see, apologize for the throat. So it has been at this particular level, and if it closes, well, let's see on the daily chart from 2 days. Okay, so this is the IndusInd Bank charts, and it can give a good move only above 1560 or 1599 at this particular level, because it has been tested once and twice. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, this particular level, this can act as a barrier for the IndusInd Bank, even if it starts to recover up. Please do not buy IndusInd Bank at this moment, because it has already formed low. Let's see what level it can go down. Okay, let's going into Fibonacci sequence. Okay, this is the level. Okay, so wow, let me show you. I already tested the level of 50% in the Fibonacci sequence. I have not done anything, I have not plotted anything else. I have just marked a low and high. Okay, it went till, it again tested 50%, it went till high, and I give a 0%, and if it closes above 61.8%, it can definitely go to the level of 1200. So these are the levels for the IndusInd Bank. I have also used the Fibonacci, which I have explained in my previous videos. So one more stock that I look for a good investment purposes is NMDC. It's a low value stock, so it won't hamper you much, but it has given a good move. Okay, so let me show it for you. Let's do it a moment. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so NMDC would trade in this trend line. Okay, it would trade in this range, so it can climb up like this only till the level of, we can expect a level of 136 in NMDC, and not much, so we can face a resistance. So let's see what are the resistances trend line we can face in the NMDC. It is level of the level of this particular, yeah, okay, or the level of, so NMDC doesn't have much room upside, only I'm expecting the level of 136, and it can again test this trend line. Okay, on the lower hand, as it has already given buy, and it was in buy from the level of 5, that's why many people are saying a buy into it, because it came into a buy when it tested, it broke above this trend line, and it again tested it as a support. So when a trend line becomes a confirmation for a buy, when it is broken and it is again tested as its support. So this is the only thing, like how you can analyze the stocks for investment. So I have already done an investment of around 300 shares in the TV18 broadcast, and I have also recommended it on my paid group. So let's see what calls I did recommend on my paid group, so I would also give it to you. So Wipro was a buy, PVR was a buy in 1895, but it opened at the level of 19 plus 1900 plus. So, and one I also gave, and Sun Pharma. Yes, Sun Pharma was a good move. Yeah, Sun Pharma on the daily close of 477 for the target of 454 and 460, and it has been trading very good, and it has been, I guess, 451. So you can see I have given the call on this purpose. So let's see what I did today and what trade was it. So orders. So like, see, you can see I did a small trade only with the capital of around 800 rupees, 800 to 900 rupees capital, and I got a profit of around 120. It doesn't matter, I ended up in green, that's it. So my total investment of 46.60 into 20, that is 932 rupees was my total investment, as I already invested. So it was a small trade, and even though there was a Bank Nifty and Nifty was trading in the range, so I did invested I bought a put of 31,500 put, because even though it was around 200 level, and today was the Wednesday, so it's a premium decay day, as everyone knows that. So I bought a put at around 46.60. I didn't recommended this on my paid group Telegram channel, because the level, the premium decay was too much, as the strike price was much more far than the spot price of the Bank Nifty trading at that particular point. So it was moving in between a range. So I went, this trade which I took was under only the super trend, and RSI was not favoring it. Be very true, I would like to clear it. So what trade I took I bought the, like you can see, at 10:31 I bought 46.60, and I exited at 52.30. So this is the position, and I got a profit of 114 rupees. Even it is a small profit, I understand, but at the end of the day, if you have to be in green, so it's only how you are going to manage. Because at one time I was when I bought it at 46.60, it went till 44. So I was also expecting a loss of 40 rupees. So my only limit was that I can bear a loss of 100 rupees. So firstly, you have to set your mind, like how are you going to suffer, or how this loss is going to affect you. Then only you can go into a good trade. So now I have also given some stock for investment purposes. So let me analyze. Yeah, I gave these stocks like Tata Steel, as you can everyone knows, I gave a buy above 470 level, Maruti above 4380, JSW Steel above 275, LNTFH above 121, TV18 broadcast I gave yesterday above 26. I personally bought. Okay, Excite India bought at 191, Gale at 130. Sorry, GHD. Sorry, bought at 130.50. This is the level which I gave in the buy, and this has been, let's see, plus, don't do it. No, I apologize. So let me show. It has been green. Every stock has been green except only for no stock has been particularly in red, as since we are invested. Like you can see, water base has been performed very good. It has reached till 160 level, and the Canara Bank has been performing very good. DMart has been performing very good. Okay, there has been only this which has been performing bad at this moment. All the rest of the stocks have been performing very good. Berger Paints, Relaxo Footwear has been performing very good. Berger Paints is now 543. I already gave a buy at 496, and Reliance Upon Life has been performing very good. Now Tata Steel, as I gave a buy, so let's see where did I give this buy, and like how am I claiming that I gave this buy. So let's see. I would search it for you. Yeah, these are the levels. I gave this on 28th of December, and 15 days have crossed till now. Okay. Yeah, this is the level. Tata Steel buy at current market price 470. I gave a buy at Tata Steel at current market price 470 with analyzing the 4 hours chart in the Bank Nifty. Okay, so with analyzing the 4 hours chart, with analyzing the 4 hours chart in the Tata Steel with super trend of 3-1 and RSI at close above the 60 level, I gave a buy in the Tata Steel, and Maruti 7380. So it went till the level of 7. I guess it. Let me see, December 28. I would open it for you in a moment. Daily chart. When did I give a buy? On 28th of December. This is the level. $7380. Okay, so Maruti has been trading in a range, I guess. Yep. Yeah, okay. So Maruti has been trading in a good range. So this is how you plot a trend line, and it is trading in a good range. You can definitely go for it. Let me show you the weekly chart. So like Maruti has tested this particular line support, and it can definitely go till the level of this with a higher trend, or with the lower trend, as you can assume is this. Yeah, so this is the resistance. Like Maruti can touch 7725 level. It can definitely face a resistance, and it can retrace it around 7404 again. So this is the level which I also gave a Maruti buy above 7380. Okay, on 7380 on 2 daily close. So let's see, did it close 2 daily basis? Let me check it. Maruti first closes, like I gave it on 28. So this close of 7344, as you can see, and this particular level you can see the close price 277345. I give this on 28. So first close was 7416. Okay, close was confirmed. Second close was 7368. It didn't give us double daily close. So even if, like you can see, let me draw it. So I am analyzing these two candlesticks. I gave this buy position on 28th of December. Okay, first closing at this, second closing at this. So we can definitely aim in Maruti, and we can stay in buy for the level of 7725. It can definitely go and hit this level because all the buy are in its favor. So let me also plot it super trend for you. So super trend I have already plotted for you. Let me also plot RSI. Okay, so this is how you should analyze. So I will also move to a chart of 4 hourly so that you can get a good move, and 4 hourly we go by like this. So sorry, this. So as what our strategy says, buy above. When the RSI says it's in buy, like above 61, you can buy at this particular close price. You could have placed at 7370 at the closing price, and you could have definitely gotten a good move. So if you want to trade on investment purposes, just go into the chart, just use a super trend 3 and 1. Like sell call also, it performs very well. Sell at this closing price, but have gotten a good move. The SL would be the candle at which closing price you have sold or bought. Okay, if you have bought at this particular level, the closing price, the SL would be this. If you have sold at this particular level, the closing price, the SL would be this. So make sure that you are taking a real trade. So I'm very sorry for this webinar had been a bit tricky because it was not working. The net was not working. As when I will reach home in a couple of days, I would definitely present a new webinar for you with a very good internet, and will analyze all the questions for you. If you have any questions, like you can, yes, Sun Pharma will last. Bala sir is always in support of Sun Pharma, and it is going to last till 561 levels. Let's see, one stock has been in, like many people are talking about it. Let's see, Tata Global. Yeah, okay, so just good move, I guess it gave. Very good move. Let me close them. So if you have any questions, as I know I have explained very less in the today's webinar, and I will do once the internet gets very good. So okay, Tata Global. So what our strategy says, Sun Pharma, sorry, what our strategy says, super trend in buy, RSI above 60. We place a buy at the second closing level. Okay, we bought at this particular point, and what would have been our entry if we bought at this particular level? So our entry price was this, as you can see, for the level of this, and it went till high of entry price was around somewhere around 330, and it went till 390. So 60 point move. So sometimes you get this point move, sometimes you won't. So it doesn't matter, like if it has given the buy and super trend, everything you are going to get in a buy move. So it doesn't matter, like only thing is, like you should follow, if you're following a system, any system gives you a good profit, you're following it religiously. It doesn't matter, like at this particular point it went into buy, wait, place the buy at this closing level, or the even at this closing level you could have gotten a good move. So Tata Global has been performing very good, and I'm expecting Sun Pharma in the upcoming sessions to perform really very good. So as you can see, I've also commented one image in my Telegram channel as this. As market goes down at least 1%, bonds go up 80% of the time, gold goes up 50% of the time, and silver goes up 40% of the time. So market fell today. Let's see Nifty 50 chart. So 4 hourly, I would like it to 10 minutes. Okay, removing super trend, keeping RSI. Market fell from around 349 for the high low till the level of 291, that is around 50 plus points. So market fell 50 plus points, and let's see what is the result with silver. So we trade in silver MIC, so only in silver MIC, so FEB futures. So this is the level. As you can see, silver would be just opposite of it. Yeah, as you can see, this is the 4 hourly chart. Let me move it to 10 minutes. So this is a 10 minutes chart for silver. You can see it zoomed from 950 for like around 300 points move in silver, and for 1 rupees chain for silver MIC you get a 1 rupees. So it's around for if you would have bought around 50 lots or something, you would have definitely gotten a profit of 15,000 rupees, and it moved 300 points, as you can see. So this is the chart, and it performs well in the. So let's plot our super trend, and let's see what. So this is the only indicator which, like, I would recommend as not much indicators. It sometimes gives a fake move, but RSI supports this, then only we are going to buy. We place a buy at this closing level, that is we place a buy of 42. 46208. Okay, and it went till the level of 462. So we initiated a buy at this level even though our RSI wasn't up, and we got a good move till 340. 208 I guess for the year. I got a level of 140 points move in silver at this particular point. So let's see for the buy. Okay, it came into this. We placed the closing price as 082 and the SL was 150. So the SL was I guess 60 to 80 points and the move was 912. That is around I guess 80 points here and 80 points there. That is 160 point move. So 1:2 risk to reward ratio. How? Let me show you. Particular point, you agree with me, the RSI is down, we take a position of sell in silver. So I'm analyzing so that you can take a position all by yourself, like how I give silver levels, as one of the person has been asking how I give silver levels. I take a position on the closing price, SL would be high of this candle. Okay, risk reward 1:2. Okay, so the SL is, like you can see, 80 points. The SL is, as the entry price is 46080, as this is a, or 085, I'm considering as 080. So and 80 points up is 160 and the low is around 812. So as you can see, this is 1:2 risk to reward ratio. This is how you should take a position in silver. Now let's see a buy trade. This particular level, you agree with me, so button says buy, RSI also says buy. You place a buy at the closing level at particular point, that is 295, and you got a move till 458. It is 150 points move again. So this is how you should take. So now let's see. It's like super trend came into here, it came into sell. RSI is saying no, I going to buy. We do not agree. When both of the indicators are agreeing, so then only you could take a position. This is how you can earn a decent profit in commodities too. So let's see if crude oil works on our strategy or not. It's a live market going on. The MCX hasn't closed yet. It will close I guess around 11:30. Okay, so there have been spikes in crude. I would stay with this strategy and away from crude, but has been performing good. So you can also take the 15 minutes, as it will give you less noises, but it will also give you less opportunities. So I would prefer 10 minutes, because for 10 minutes the crude oil maximum, like you can go for a 10 points SL and 10 points target. So like you can see, yeah, let me analyze this for you. Okay, at this candlestick the low is 112 and the high is 119. So the SL would be high, that is 7 points, and the target would be 10 points. So let's see, did we got 10 points? Okay, so we took, as RSI is also below 40, we took a position at the sell, or at the closing price of the sell of the crude oil, and it went in the level of 409, and we got our 10 points and we have clearly exited. Just don't become greedy at this moment. So let's see, and this particular point at 115 is the low and 124 is the high. So 10 points SL. Okay, let's see, can we get 10 points profit? No, we didn't get 10 point profit. We only got 6 point profit and it went to 131. So it's a point, like you can, like when you are getting a 7 points, you should start thinking of a exit. If you have gotten, if you are like seeing in the position that you are getting a 7 points profit include, you should start thinking of exiting. Or should like if you have bought around or 8 lots, you should start exiting. Like 6 lots you should have exited at 7 points, and next 2 lots you should have exited at the level of or if it achieves the target or it below, or the half 50% trading strategy. Okay, what the 50% trading strategy says, I would also like to express this. If firstly if stocks went like at this particular point, if the stock went in your position, like you can see it went till 099 and you have already booked the level of for the first point, like if you bought 10 lots at this particular level, that is 112, you sold this at 10 lots at this 4112 and went till this. Now you have booked, I guess, if you haven't booked anything. So firstly, there are many people who keep on waiting for much fall, downfall. Please do not hope that, because market doesn't work on hope. If you would have sold this particular level, someone would have also bought this. Just think on his perspective, what he is thinking. I have sold at this particular level. Okay, I have sold this crude. From the person I have sold has also, like I have sold, someone who would have bought the crude at this particular level. So he would have expected. So do not hope for anything, because market would shut you in a moment if you think for hope. You got this, you didn't book it here, you book it at 4005. This is still giving you opportunities. You see green candles, firstly, like do not go into emotions. You still book at this particular level, so you still got 6 to 8 points. So the thing is, you must, when you have got 7 points profit included with this strategy, you should start thinking of exiting some lots. You got 7 points, you exit 6 lots. If you bought 10 lots, you exit 8 lots and let 2 lots trail. Maybe the 2 lots will go into, but they will not go into stop loss, and if they hit into stop loss, that is maximum losses around I guess 10 lots, yeah, 80. So you are still in profit of 6 lots. So even if they hit the SL of you 10 points, so this is the only thing. This is the 50% strategy I want to use. I do use this, and silver MIC as one of the subscription